friends, it's Laura from Cool Mom and Collected, and welcome back to episode 2 of my new series, Nesting for Newborn, where I take you guys through my entire tiny home and we declutter and organize and get ready for baby number 4, who will be joining us at the end of April. Now, if you guys missed my last episode, I decluttered my entire entryway, and I'm gonna link that down below so that you guys can keep up with the series. Also, make sure that you subscribe and that you like this video and hit the bell notification if you want to keep up and follow along with this series as well as all the other content that I make on this channel. Now, I just want to warn you guys, it's going to be a little noisier than usual in this video because I do have my children with me, including a 1-year-old. They are definitely trying to cause trouble. No, get over here. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. But I want you guys to know that, wait, what do I want you to know? I'm getting frazzled. Since it's the beginning of 2022, we have carried on a lot of toys from the past year, and we have a lot of decluttering to do, especially because we have a lot of birthdays coming up, and we want to make sure that we get rid of the old toys and be able... and be able to bring in the new. We are gonna work on that today. Since we live in a 36-foot RV full-time, toys are something we need to be very intentional about. We're constantly teaching the kids to choose quality over quantity, to only keep what they truly use and enjoy, and of course, above all, teach them that people and relationships always mean more and take priority over things. Our family uses the toy rotation method. The only toys our children have either fit on our toy shelf in their room, and the excess toys we store in a bin in our car for when we're ready to make the switch at the next toy rotation. So maybe we keep out like 8 to 10 toys at a time. When the toys end up all over the floor, the kids have proven to have lost control and they're not able to take care of them anymore. That's when I know it's time for the next toy rotation and a little bit more organization. Because we live tiny, we also have a rule that states any toys we keep in the bin of the toy rotation, it has to fit. It has to fit completely. So let's get to nesting these toys before baby number 4 comes. The first thing our family does is gather all the toys in the house. We talk about which we want to save for the next rotation, which we want to donate, and which we want to keep on the shelf. I have things we want to save and things we want to donate. So keep means what you want to keep on your shelf. Save means what you want for next time. And donate is where we want to give and share with little boys or girls that may not have any toys. So maybe you're like, I don't really want to play with this anymore. That's what that's for. But stay seated. Stay seated. We're going to do it now, okay? We're going to go through each thing. Do you want to keep it on the toy shelf, or do you want to say bye-bye, or do you want to give it to another little girl? You would like to keep it on your toy shelf? Okay. I really like that each time we rotate toys, it's an opportunity to teach thankfulness and sharing, because each time we declutter, we really stress the opportunity to donate and be charitable to little boys or girls that may not have any toys. Sit on your bottom. Okay. Sit on your bottom. Okay. Sit on your bottom. I like that this method really allows them some responsibility to make decisions and say, hey, if I'm not playing with this, maybe someone else could use it more. Now, one thing that you might find with this method, especially with the younger kids, is you might find that they want to keep and save everything as you're going through the toys that they currently have. However, once you bring out the new toys and they start seeing things that they like, that's when you can start measuring them up to the toys that they like. And you can ask, well, which one do you want to keep, this one or that one? Or if it's a toy that you think that they can save for next time, you can also kind of help facilitate that. Now, when I'm first going through the toys the kids currently have, I might notice that I'm not too sure about certain things myself. Once I bring out the new toys from the last rotation, that's when I start to realize we don't need this. So it's gonna be a bit of a process. Just trust the process and go for it. Time to go through the new toys, which are the old toys. I thought I was done. Ugh. This team. I just brought in the toys from the previous toy rotation. As you guys can see, like, we have way more toys than can fit into a bin. So this is where it really counts. Little boy. He's trying to touch the camera. And we really, really need to declutter. Whoa. Go get your cookie. As we go through these old toys and the kids start getting excited, they're like, ooh, I want that. That's when we can say, well, if you want that, you need to put something that you wanted to keep in the donate or in the save, depending. Based on the piles, wanting to keep was the more popular opinion. We kind of need a refresh in our children each time.
And you need to take care of them.
And you need to take care of your toys. Back there, we don't have a huge donation pile just yet, but wait till these new toys come out and the kids start realizing, ooh, I like this way more. They're gonna start making donations. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. Do you like these blocks?
No.
You don't really like these blocks, right?
I guess I could donate.
I think we should donate. That's a really...
I want to play with it so much.
I think we have other things that we like better, so we're gonna donate this. That's a win. That's a big win. Some little kid is gonna really appreciate that. Good job, guys. Look what I got. A tea set.
Yeah.
So this is staying. What I love about this method is that unless we thrift toys, we really rarely buy toys new for our kids, and we save a lot of money that way. Each time we open the bin from the previous play rotation, our kids have such an excitement as if they're playing with something brand new. We also love seeing them relive the excitement of the old toy.
Not really.
You don't really like this doll, do you? I want you to so bad. She's scared of it. Tell me in the comments what show this is from if you remember. All right, sometimes your kids will surprise you and they'll actually say, I want to give this away. It's such a good way to encourage your children to be giving.
I think they want to unlock something they lost.
Yeah, let's donate. Some little girl's gonna love that. Now we have to see what's gonna actually fit on our toy shelf. There are a lot of things you guys wanted to keep, but not everything's gonna fit on the toy shelf. Are you guys ready to see what you really, really want to keep?
I'm gonna donate this.
Okay. As you watch me go through all these toys, I know, it could seem very overwhelming, but truly, guys, if you have never had your kids just have maybe 8 or 10 toys to play with at once, then you may miss the fact that they are way less overstimulated, way more intentional. As they play, it's just like more of a focus than this overwhelmed, I have all these toys and I need to play with all of them. It's also a way easier mess to clean up. So wherever you're at, I highly suggest you tweaking this method just as I've tweaked it and see if you notice a difference in the way that your children play. Hey guys, it's the next day and I'm gonna give you a little tour of everything that we accomplished. Now I have to preface this with what works for my family may not work for your family. So this isn't a competition. This isn't like a Pinterest aesthetically pleasing goal. This is just like what works well for my family, and I encourage that with you guys too. As you're making these decisions, as you're trying to be more organized, as you're trying to declutter more, don't set these crazy unexpected standards. Don't make your family suffer because, you know, things need to look a certain way. Through this process, even though I've done it many times, I'll admit that myself, I kind of looked at the aftermath and was like, it doesn't look that great. And you know what? It's not about aesthetics. It's about functionality. Trying to make sure everything has a place and that everything that we keep is because we want it here, not because, you know, we forgot about it a year ago. So I'm going to show you guys what we kept, and I hope that's of encouragement to you. Here are the things that I kept. Remember, we didn't just go through things that were on my kids' toy shelf or on the floor. We went through all the toys that my kids have, and anything we didn't put on the kids' shelf, we ended up putting in here in this bag, and this will fit in a bin, which was the goal. We downsized so much, guys, that it's really progress over perfection. You know, next time I declutter, we'll get rid of more. But right now, these are the things that we're deciding to keep. This will be the next toy rotation. So it's this right here. These blocks. My daughter is afraid of this. When I was a little girl, I watched the show and I played with this all the time. And my daughter says it has a nervous nose. So she is not ready. Are you ready to play with this?
No.
No, she is not ready to play with this. And I also have another girl on the way, so she might want it. See, we gotta justify these things, guys. It's gonna happen. I have kept so many, like, special stuffed animals from when I was a kid, and those stuffed animals were a majority of the ones my kids were actually not that interested in. So I found out, wow, I'm actually keeping these more for me than I am for my children because they're not really into them. What I did was I did part with some childhood things that I thought about and was like, I don't really actually remember playing with this, so how meaningful is it going to be to see my kid playing with it besides, it was mine. My husband and I want to be more intentional, and so we only kept the things that we really remember playing with. I didn't invest in any new bins. I only worked with what I had, and hey, that's progress, right? But we did decide to keep things like Legos, train sets, some animal figurines, which my kids love to play with, some cars, and larger vehicles, a tea set that my daughter loves to play with, as well as a purse that my daughter was gifted from her aunt, and it has like a bunch of little toy horsey figurines that we thrifted, and that's really fun for her to play with as well. My kids also really enjoy their stuffed animals, and I'll admit I had a moment where I was like, oh, I should have not given them the option. But the awesome thing is that they stay in their bed, they cuddle with them, they snuggle with them. Let's just enjoy the process. Let's not get all crazy. As for my 1-year-old, we really like to have a basket of things that are just more his age range because he is 1 year old. Just like having a separate easy section for him to access things. He does play with my older kids' toys, but I think that it's nice to have a little place where he is guaranteed to find things that will interest him. Now, I do want to let you guys know of all these things that we are donating. I counted 70 items. You guys should be so proud of yourselves. It's all about progress. Those are over 60 items that I will not see again in this house. That feels so good because now we're not tripping over things. The toy area is better. We're really proud of it. It's not falling off. It's perfect. I hope that you enjoyed this next episode of Nesting for Newborn series. I am really happy with what we decluttered. It was such a big job just to go through all their toys and declutter. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some inspiration and some encouragement. We need to do what's best for our families. We need to keep what's best. We need to say goodbye to what's not best. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and make sure that you hit the bell notification and like this video if you want to follow along for different Nesting for Newborn organization videos. Let me know in the comments below too, what room in your house needs the most organized? And let me know if you have decluttered your kids' toys or if this is like some serious motivation to get it done. So thank you guys again so much for being here. I will see you in the next video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.